Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rita. Today's video is a one brand makeup tutorial and I am featuring all Clinique makeup. So I'm going to be using all of the same products and I'm going to show you how I get my Clinique Slay on. So keep watching, remember to like and share. I'm going to do a talk through obviously as I show you all of the products that I'm using, but I will try to speed it up as much as possible. So I've already done my eyebrows using the Clinique Superfine pencil in deep brown, and I have also used some of the concealer. I used the Even Better concealer in shade Mocha. This is a discontinued concealer by Clinique. So I thought I would do my brows and like before so that the video is not too long. So I'm going to be starting off with eye makeup. That's how I always do my makeup. So I first do my brows, then I apply my eye makeup, and then I go on with the rest of the face. So I'm going to be using two eyeshadow palettes by Clinique. The first one is this eyeshadow duo in shade number 18. It's called Beach Plum, and I'm really just going to be using that shade in the palette. So that's the name of it there. And then for the rest of the eye makeup, I'm also going to be using a Clinique palette. This is an eyeshadow quad in shade Morning Java. So this is the Morning Java palette by Clinique. So I'm going to be using the two of them. Before I start, I'm just going to set my concealer using my Clinique face powder. This is my favorite powder of all time. It is unfortunate that they discontinued this product, but it's such a good product, and this is the Superbalanced. So it looks like that. It's a Superbalanced powder makeup by Clinique. So I'm using that just to set my concealer. And really, I take it everywhere. So the next thing I do is to highlight my brow bone, and I am going to be using that color from the Beach Plum palette. So I like to highlight my brow bone first before the rest of the makeup because I find it easier to blend everything out, but you can do this whichever way is easiest. I know some people highlight the brow bone last, so I just really take that, and you just want the brow highlight to be there where your brow arches to the tail, and then without adding more product, just use that same brush and then bring it a little bit to the front, but you concentrate all of your highlight under that area there because that's the part that you really need to be highlighted. So I know it looks like a lot right now, but because the look I'm going for today is a smoky eye, so it should come together. So that's my brow highlight. Next I'm going to be taking that shade from the Morning Java palette. I'm going to use that in my crease as a transition as well. So the key with eye makeup application is just to blend. So blend, blend, blend. Do not get tired of blending because that's what ultimately gives you a nice eye makeup look. So you want everything to blend together. Next I'm going to take this color and I'm going to use that in my outer corner. And I'm going to be taking this color down because I like to bring my eyeshadow down when I do a smoky type eye. You will see that it all clears up once we do the rest of the face. At first with eye makeup, really it all looks untidy, but once all the foundation is on and the concealer, you will notice that it works. So just a little bit. Can I just say as well, if you would like for me to do anything, or if you'd like to see any specific videos, remember you can always leave a comment and I will try my very best to do whatever the video request is. So I'm pretty open to suggestions. If you have any suggestions of what you would like to see. So I just want to show you, like when you're doing a smoky eye or with the highlight first and the brow bone highlight, you know, when you're blending this area out like that, you can almost start to see the eye makeup look form. So you will know exactly how far to take your eyeshadow so that you've got your highlight going there, you've got your shadows, but it's also blending out, so you have to be taking your eyeshadow upwards and blending upwards like that. And then without adding any more product, I like to then just bring that brush forward. It really doesn't matter if this comes all the way to my nose, because really I'm going to clear it all out. Next I'm taking my concealer and I just want to use that over there so that I can do something like a cut crease, but a mild cut crease. So with a cut crease kind of thing, I'm going over just a little bit. And the same on the other side. Okay, and finally I'm taking this shade here for my lid. And that light shade just goes over where you put your concealer. So I did that just so that the color pops a little bit more, especially on dark skin. You need to actually put a concealer or primer for the color to really show more. So going to take that in there as well. And then I'm just going to take a blending brush and just literally blend a little bit more without adding any more product, just so that everything is neatly done. Okay, so I'm going to do my mascara last, so I'm moving on now to the face. So the first thing I do is put on my sun protection. And for my sun protection, I use the Clinique Even Better Dark Spot Defense SPF of 50. You need to shake it a little bit first before you put it on, and you just need a little bit for this. So next step is to do my foundation, and today for my foundation I'm using the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer 2-in-1, and I'm using shade Amber, which is number 26. For my highlight, I actually always use the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer in shade 21. So I'm going to be using both of them together today. This foundation is good because it has already got an applicator, so you can easily use this. Though I will say that this is a full cover foundation, so you have to be careful when you're putting it on, because a little goes a long way. And if you want the fullest cover with this foundation, for those who like a very full cover foundation, just use your fingers to apply it. It's best applied with your hands if you want your fullest cover. With a foundation brush, obviously still gives you a full cover, but it's more a moderate to full or medium to full. So, and because it's such a full coverage foundation, and you don't want to end up with too much, so just start off first by dotting it in the interiors and then start working your way outwards, because I've found that, like I said, a little goes a long way, so you can easily end up with too much foundation and you don't know what to do with it. So start off with the inner bits and then start to blend it out, and if you feel like you need a bit more, then you just add a bit more that way. So I don't like my foundation too full, so I always tend to just put it on with a brush. But so next I'm taking the same foundation but in shade 21, which is cream caramel, and I use that as my highlighter. So I just put a few dots there, dots there, dots there, and then just blend that out. I don't really like to do too much highlighting and contouring, and especially for somebody who has oily skin. Cream contours are not very forgiving, so I tend to use just powders for the contouring. So I do use a lighter foundation for highlighting, and it's mainly just for under my eyes. As you can see, I do a little bit on the forehead, but I don't do that intense highlighting and contouring, and I don't use creams for that just because of my oily skin. I just don't want too much, so I prefer powders when it comes to that. So I always use a powder contour if I am using one, but you know, sometimes you just need a little bit of highlight under your eyes there just to brighten your under eye area, not necessarily to look all contoured and stuff, but yeah, whatever you like, I suppose. So to set my under eye concealer, I'm using the Clinique Invisible Blend powder. This is the blended face powder in Invisible Blend. Sorry, Invisible Blend is the shade. And I just lightly use it because all it is really for me is to set my concealer. So I'm not really trying to highlight too much. This shade actually suits all skin tones because it's a translucent powder and it's Invisible Blend. So shade number 20, if you wanted to know. The powder looks like. It's called Blended Face Powder Invisible Blend, and it's number 20. And to set the rest of the face, I use my Clinique Superbalanced powder, which I showed you at the beginning, and just sets the rest of my face. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is just adding a little bit of blusher, and I'm using the Clinique Blushing Blush Powder Blush in shade 107, and it's called Sunset Glow. So I'm not going to be wearing eyeliner, but one of my favorite eyeliners I like to use by Clinique is this brush on cream liner, and it's a pot liner and in shade True Black. You can see that I use this product a lot because it's almost finished. It is a gel eyeliner, so you would need an angled brush to use to line your eyes, but I don't want to use eyeliner today in this look. I always prefer to just go ahead with my mascara, and I'm using my favorite mascara by Clinique. It's the High Impact Extreme Volume in shade Extreme Black. So on days when I do a light smoky eye like what I've done now, I don't always line my eyes because I like to wear a bold lipstick, and so I don't want to have too many harsh or bold shades everywhere. So I do like a smoky eye, but I feel like if I put eyeliner as well, it just becomes deep. So that's the eye makeup close up. I really like this mascara. Truly, it does exactly what it says. It gives you volume and it's high impact. I don't always wear eyelashes. In fact, you won't see me wearing eyelashes too much in my videos, but this is the mascara that I use. So yeah, it's called High Impact Extreme Volume and it's in shade 01 Extreme Black. And finally, I'm going to be putting on my lipstick, and this is Clinique's Pop Liquid Lipstick in shade Boom Pop number 7. It's supposed to be a matte lipstick, but it's not as drying. It's more like a semi-matte lip color. So and voila! So that is my completed one brand makeup tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this look, and remember to subscribe, like and share. And if you have any suggestions, if there's anything that you want me to do, if you have any video requests, please remember to leave a comment down below, and otherwise I'll see you in my next video. So now I'm going to put my hair on and I am ready to go. Thank you for watching. Bye.